The blood and fur of Elveden, the brutal life of the warrener. In the moonlit silence of the old Breckland, a violent and lonely war was fought for the price of a rabbit skin. Long before the Guinness family arrived or the Forestry Commission planted their millions of pines, Elveden was the capital of a brutal and essential industry. This was the land of the great rabbit warrens. From the medieval period through to the 19th century, the sandy flint-strewn soil of the Brecks was considered useless for traditional crops, but it was perfect for the burrowing millions. Rabbits were not merely pests here, they were a high-value crop, providing meat for the London markets and felt for the hat-making trade. The man at the centre of this world was the warrener. He lived a life of profound isolation, often dwelling in a fortified stone lodge in the middle of the open wastes, far from the safety of a village. His job was to protect the thousands of rabbits under his care from two main threats: the harsh Breckland weather and the desperate, often armed poachers. To the hungry and the poor, a well-stocked warren was a massive temptation, and the battles fought in the dark of Elveden were legendary for their ferocity. The warrener was a man of the wild, a specialist who understood the complex social structures of the burrows. He used long nets, ferrets, and a deep knowledge of the wind to harvest his crop during the winter months. It was a cold, muddy, and exhausting existence. The lodges themselves were built like small fortresses, with thick walls and narrow windows, designed to withstand a siege if a gang of poachers decided to turn violent. The relationship between the warrener and the land was one of constant vigilance, whilst ensuring the rabbits didn't overgraze the thin turf and trigger the dreaded sand floods. They could swallow a whole farm. Socially, these men were outsiders, feared and respected in equal measure. They were the masters of a landscape that most people avoided after dark. When you walk the tracks of Elveden today, you can still see the undulations in the ground that mark the old burrows, and the flint remains of the lodges can sometimes be found hidden in the undergrowth. The industry eventually collapsed as modern farming techniques improved the soil and the railway brought cheaper meat from elsewhere. But the legacy of the warrens is etched into the very DNA of Elveden. It was a time of grit, flint, and a hard-won living, where a man's survival depended on his ability to outwit both the elements and the shadows that moved across the moonlit sand. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, please leave a nice comment, and please subscribe to our channel for more content like this.